So welcome back to Talking Neat. I am here today with three of the members from Brain Fragment.
Hello.
How's it go?
I'm Lewis. I don't know if we were supposed to do that. I just did it.
No, we actually weren't going to do that.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
Just stop right there.
I'm not Lewis.
Okay,
Let's just be nameless for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can just, guess you're the important guy in the band.
No.
Take credit for
He's the leader of the band.
Is it going to be Lewis Presents Brain Fragment?
Later on, audience, all the guys.
See it up on the marquee at your next show. Lewis and big...
Lewis of the band.
Featuring Brain Fragment.
Yeah. With members of... It's all misspelled, missing letters.
Dude, for real, though.
Okay, I guess since he started, you are...
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Dave.
And I'm Jason, but I'm not part of Brain Fragment. Yet. So how's everything going?
Pretty good. We just
Great.
played a show at Bricksbar in Riverside last weekend. It was pretty cool. Our first show of the year.
Yeah.
We got some more shows coming up.
Do you guys play a lot of shows just locally, or are you kind of starting to branch
anywhere
out?
we can. Next month we're playing 2 shows in Arizona. In March we got a show up in the Bay Area. We're playing the Kansas City Noise Fest.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We usually do local, but we try to, whenever we can, whatever our job permits for now,
Right.
to really try to get out there and travel. That's our main thing that we try to do.
So
Yeah.
Kansas City, Missouri?
Yeah.
Okay. When's that?
I want to say it's in August or September.
Probably around there. They haven't really confirmed. Well, they already had the show, but they haven't said what month or whatever.
Yeah, they haven't given us the
Yeah.
details yet, so we're still waiting on that.
Who's putting that together?
Big Pharma Records.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys on?
We were on their
Yeah,
our first album.
Our first album came out on Big
from
Pharma
that.
Records.
Our only album, actually, technically.
Oh yeah. The other release we have is just an EP.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about Fungus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
your latest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
And that
the
came
latest.
out September?
Was it September? Like September.
18, 19? September 18?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably like around there.
Around that time. We're really, I don't know, it's not like a thing for us to really keep up with that stuff.
It's out.
It's
just-
out. It's already out.
It's out.
We're actually working on our new stuff already, so we're just kind of like, all right, let's put
So is
that
it kind of
out
like,
there.
don't buy that, it's all old songs?
No, go ahead, buy it.
Yeah, you can buy it if you want, but we're moving on.
Yeah.
So the new stuff, are you guys looking to go same direction, different direction,
We always kind of
Always
want to go into a
different,
different
new
direction.
singer, or new
Yeah.
drummer?
Maybe.
The new drummer. After this, yeah,
That's
probably.
after this.
We're like, all right, we've gotten all we can out of you, Lewis.
I haven't even started drinking yet.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't even know if you're going to make it to that part.
I know, right?
You might be the new designated driver.
I should be though.
Yeah, we always try to do something different. That's our whole goal as a band.
Yeah.
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 So we definitely want to try some new stuff in this new one.
Like hearing our first album, it was just me and Dave in that album, and we were singing before, and then it's different. It's like more punky stuff, and then the started me making music with her, and then it became more dark.
It's kind of more like psychedelic now too.
Yeah, psychedelic. We started jamming more, because I got really into jazz, so I started throwing that in there, and then I got not him into jazz, but I got him into playing that style, kind of.
And you play guitar,
I play
dancing, bass?
Yeah,
It's
he
just
We
dances
don't have a
sometimes.
guitar player.
Yeah, we don't have guitar. I don't know if we'll ever have one.
Probably.
We have guest guitar players.
Yeah,
But like,
sometimes.
Yeah.
we'll be like,
okay.
hey, you guys want to jam? We'll be playing tonight. You want to jam? Yeah, we'll jump in.
Yeah, we usually try to encourage people if they want to jam with us. If they can go to
Someone
one of
from
our
the
shows.
audience, or?
Anyone, yeah.
anyone.
Anybody
Yeah.
too. If you want to
Yeah.
go and play, you can.
You can.
I don't know how.
Whatever you can bring a
Whatever.
triangle, man. Hit that shit. Nah, but we like I said, like the whole jamming situation is like, if you hear our album and then you see us live, it's a completely different feel, because like when we play live, it's like we start and we don't end until we end. Like there's no in betweens or nothing. So we do a lot of jamming. We do like the song and then jamming and then song.
It's just like nonstop. You know?
So basically wear a diaper at one of your shows because
There's just this
Can't take a break.
energetic thing consistently, and that's what's just like with live band.
But it's a short set. We usually do 20 minutes, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like we don't like to
We
play
don't
too
wanna, like,
long and
overstay our welcome.
bore the people.
Plus,
20 minutes is it for the crowd?
Yeah.
I feel like it.
It's more fun to play a short set anyway. I feel like we can pack more energy into that.
Yeah, the longer sets, we could do longer sets, but it's just like, you can start seeing people kind of like.
Plus, I mean,
Funny.
like, sometimes, like, you know, you go to a show and, like, it feels like the band that's up is, like, dragging, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, from, like, an audience member to, like, a musician, like, I can feel that, you know?
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna start out.
Sweet.
Jameson.
Yes.
So this is, and you're not drinking. Okay. So don't listen to this part. So this is Jameson. It's basically their Jameson whiskey, and they throw it in a stout barrel.
Oh, nice.
So it picks up. If you want more, just let me know.
For sure.
I like that
Um,
brown cup. It's just
Hell
tight.
yeah.
Nice and sippy. It's sick. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's delicious.
So it's a bit more mellow
Yeah.
than like a normal Jameson.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like that bite to it. It's got
Yeah,
a little
it's like-
creaminess. So when are you guys looking at like putting down new songs?
I mean, we're in the process of writing the music right now. So probably,
It's hard
I
to
don't know.
say, but who knows?
maybe by the summertime, maybe a little later.
Yeah, hopefully. That would probably be a good goal.
EP, LP?
Oh, it'll be an
Probably
LP, yeah.
for
Oh, okay.
sure.
Full length album.
Yeah.
We put out the EP because so she was new to the band, right? And so what we were doing was we were playing like all our old songs, and then she would come and sing like the last song. Then we would like write new songs and just put them on at the end until she could like sing a whole set with us. So we put up like the EP just because like we just had like songs to have her on.
So she could learn them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then we just wanted to have something with her on it, so that's why we did the EP.
Yeah.
So you knew you were gonna keep her from the start?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was funny because we used to jam together.
Same with
we used
Lewis.
to do it.
Oh yeah.
We met on Craigslist.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. He said like I think you went. How many guys did you have to go through to find him?
Oh, like 5 or 6 drummers before I met this guy.
Did you just get like, oh, fuck it, you know,
Just
we'll
give
just
up.
keep, yeah. He's here.
Yeah.
No. When I first heard him play, like I was just like, oh, this is the guy. Like I had like other drummers lined up too, like that I was gonna jam with, and I hit them all up, and I was like, sorry, I found my guy, but I like canceled on all those guys. But like I went through like it was like a couple of years. There was so many different drummers. Like one of them, she was coming all the way from Long Beach to Fontana to jam, and like things didn't work out, so she didn't stick around. And then, you know, people were flaky, or some people just weren't that interested.
Drummers, flaky.
Yeah, right.
Just doesn't make sense.
Pretty much.
Until he
Yeah, but this guy's been on it. Like he showed up, and like when I saw what he could do, I was like, oh fuck, like I need to fucking get better now.
He was probably living like behind your house or something. Able to get there so quick.
Is it ready for me?
going off his internet, Craigslist. He'll find me for
Oh,
sure.
he posted.
I even used to make flyers and put them up everywhere just to try to find musicians, you know.
It's funny, and we literally lived down, because he used to live in Pomona,
Yeah.
so it was like, a town or two away, because I lived in Aponte my whole life, so. I
Sorry.
Sorry, you
wrong
have
with
to.
No, I lived a little bit and then want this, so that's even worse.
It's even worse. It's okay. It's a nice city, guys.
Nah, but that's alright. It's better now.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
I like your guys' downtown area.
But yeah, that's how we met. And
Yeah.
my thing was I wanted to, because I played music since I was 15. My dad was a drummer, so I like always played in bands when I was in high school. And then all the bands, they all just kind of didn't play anymore, all the people. And then I was looking for someone, and I wanted to get out of town. And then he answered my my thing.
Yeah.
We got together, and in about a year, we went to San Francisco.
I don't even think
Which
it
is
was
awesome.
a year. I think it was just a couple of months.
But months, yeah, right.
Like 6 months later.
So you guys were already like going steady at that point.
They knew right away.
It was a match.
It was,
Instant connection.
Forget-
You guys locked
Tinder.
eyes.
Yeah.
it's about Craigslist, guys. Nah, don't do that. Fuck that.
You can try, but we're not gonna stop you.
Yeah, that's true. And then she came. We met, and then I Well, I heard her sing, and I was like, that's amazing. You know,
Yeah.
like I never really hear a lot of people sing like she does, and so we brought her to. Have you heard of the Doll Hut in Anaheim? We played there at the Doll Hut, and there was a night where it was kind of dead. So we told her, hey, you wanna come sing? You know, whatever, just sing whatever. She's like, yeah, and then that's when he heard her. And
You didn't tell her to come play guitar?
no, she does play guitar, but she didn't want to play guitar.
Well, I mean, I didn't have my equipment. I was just there to see them play, and
So
I
you were
was
like
not
a
expecting.
Audience member they pulled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I knew him pretty well beforehand because we had something else going on as a duo. It was more like an acoustic kind of thing going on. I had met him through another friend, which is funny because like I knew talk to this guy more than I do the other guy now, but that's how life happens. But yeah, so it was just like a random night. I went to one of those shows and like he was just like, dude, you should just come jam with us. And like in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, sure. Like already hearing their sound and like how technical it can be, or just like how unfamiliar I was with it. It was like kind of like a little bit nerve wracking, but at the same time, like yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'll just get a few drinks, you know. And then that's how it happened. We went up there, and I guess they liked it, and from there on, we're like practicing and then from there, history.
Sonoma County. It's, you know, up north,
Yeah.
wine country. This guy decided to make some whiskey, which I'm not totally against. I'm not a fan of rye, but he decided to use cherry wood barrels. And I don't know if he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing when he was trying to make whiskey. But to me, you know, like, have you ever done woodworking?
Not really. I've just done some carving stuff.
No, I don't think so. No.
You know that smell, like if you go into a furniture store,
Oh,
yeah.
that like lacquer smell?
Oh, is that what it tastes
That's
like?
exactly what this tastes like.
Whoa.
What the?
He was going for, I won't pour you too much. God, you can even smell it from here.
Oh yeah.
He was going for like a Manhattan, that's why he used the cherry wood.
Yeah.
Because you know, Manhattan's whiskey and cherry flavor, and I don't think it worked.
I don't think it worked.
Let's see.
And I hate ripping on whiskeys, especially
Yeah.
like little whiskey shops that are just
Yeah, yeah.
starting out. But
Oh wow, you're right.
it tastes like lacquer.
It does. At first it didn't, and then there was that little aftertaste. You get it? You taste it.
So the snail.
Oh yeah.
His name's Ogden.
He
He's,
was originally. He's a intergalactic space snail. He
Yes.
says? It's kind of like our Eddie, for like Iron Maiden. You know how they have Eddie.
But Eddie's kind of like vicious looking.
Yeah. That's why.
He's always
that's,
happy.
That's why I thought this was hilarious, because a snail, like the fuck, what the hell, snail.
He's happy because he just hangs out listening to music all day.
Yeah.
That's his whole life.
We're lucky to have like other people like want to like draw odds in, so like they'll have like different interpretations of how he looks like. So sometimes he can look menacing, but usually he's a friendly guy.
One thing is, like, at our shows, like, people like to take pictures with him too.
Yeah, and a bunch of pictures with people. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured we wanted something to represent
Yeah.
us rather than like
And a snail.
us representing us.
Well, he and our this was like before I was in the band. He had another drummer, and they had a logo with the snail, like all pissed off.
Yeah.
And he had a reason why he drew that, and I just told him like, well, we should just keep that as a logo and
Yeah.
make it
So
like
we
an
kept
Eddie.
it. It just became that. My wife actually made the
We had another one that she made. It was made out of paper
like
mache.
paper mache, yeah, and like wall plaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one didn't last very long.
You
Yeah,
know,
his
at-
eyes kept falling off.
As you guys get bigger, people are gonna like steal that and just start tearing it to shreds
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
fuck.
pit.
Yeah, most likely.
Throw it and be like,
Yeah.
hope for the best. Sorry, Hudson.
Because the whole Ozzy and Bat thing, the whole famous thing, that happened too.
Oh yeah.
Well, people don't really talk about when Ozzy bit the head off a dove
Dub, yeah. They
at
never
the
fucking-
record label. You guys should do that with a snail though.
With a snail.
Just what is that? What is that called?
Escargot.
Escargot.
You ever had escargot?
That's
No.
not in the law.
It was
I
pretty
heard it's very
good.
earthy.
It's really oily.
Oily, yeah, greasy.
tried it.
But is it like oil or is it the like mucus?
Ooh, it's probably the mucus.
Yeah.
Good
Whatever,
mucus.
that's some balmy mucus.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried that before. I actually went to this like World Buffet and they had served that, and I was like, not today.
You should try it.
I should
You
have tried it.
it.
I don't know. I mean,
Is
it's like
it right to
it's
try it
like
at a World
buffet
Buffet?
food, so it's not too.
Yeah, that's what
it's not much quality, so I'm not
Yeah.
expecting the best.
They probably found them in the street.
Yeah. I think like you're supposed to eat like sea snails though, because I think the land snails are poisonous. No.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Let's
No.
check.
Check. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rid of check.
So do you guys have any music videos or?
We got some live videos. There's that GarageLand video, and we're actually like just starting to like come up with ideas to make a music video.
Yeah.
So we will have a music video soon. Well, I don't know how soon,
Hopefully.
but we're working on it.
Yeah, it's in the
Like the planning stages right now.
Yeah.
We've got like an outline. We just got to figure out how to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think we're doing it for the song, or
Oh.
probably kind of more agreed so on the song On Your Own.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
I think it'll be a lot of fun. I've been
Yeah.
curious about like kind of like getting into film, so I thought that would be like a fun way to do it, you know? Because I mean, I've been watching like, actually I was watching the behind the scenes on the movie Alien, and seeing how much fun they were having like making the movie, and that like made me want to like make a music video. It just looked like they were just having so much fun, you know?
Yeah.
So is like an alien gonna
Oh,
punch through her chest and stuff?
We have some
Awesome.
crazy ideas, but we gotta, keep it down, tame it a little bit.
The thing about I always thought was funny about bands is they always have these big, huge ideas for music videos, and then they go to make one and realize how much it's going to cost, and so they end up with them playing like in a burned out warehouse or
Right,
something.
that's what
That
we were
makes
talking
sense.
about.
Because we're like, why is everybody just them playing? And then, okay, that makes sense. That completely
Yeah,
makes sense.
I mean, it's
That's what we're trying to do it
It's
ourselves.
cheaper.
We're trying
Yeah.
to think, how can we do it ourselves without actually spending money?
There's cool venues you can, especially in LA. There's an old psychiatric place off the, I think the 101, like
Right.
pretty close to where the 101 and the 10 meet.
Okay.
And it's like an old psychiatric hospital, and I mean, there's all the paint peeling on the walls, and they just rent the whole place out to you for like $200.
Oh,
serious?
shit.
Yeah, and
That's kind of cool.
I've been to, and they have a chapel there
Yeah.
and stuff. We got thrown out because the band started lighting candles, and they didn't have fire permits,
Oh,
and
shit.
you have to pull permits and everything, and
Yeah.
they got an inspection.
Oh, you gotta have permits for like everything. don't you?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Dang.
Especially if you're renting.
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a really cool, like, setting. They actually filmed 3 music videos at the same time.
Oh, shit.
One in like the chapel, one in a warehouse, and one in like the actual hospital
Uh,
part with like a
That's
nurse
awesome.
and all that.
Hey, that's cool.
Oh,
though.
crazy.
Yeah, and so one was like kind of a live video, and then the other 2 were like themed videos. But they got like 3 videos for $10,000, which is, I mean, that's a really good deal
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
for.
Well, we're trying to do like shoestring budget here.
Yeah.
Well, our whole thing is like, or I guess that thing with that is like essentially when you make that video, because we do try to stray away from like just like playing and being recorded in a sense,
Mhm.
like unless it's live or for some other purpose. But as far as for music videos, so like I guess the whole thing would try to make it at least every shot count, make everything like meaningful and have its purpose, and like to kind of to keep it simple at the same time.
Mhm.
To make it more captivating in a sense, to make up for the budgets and everything like that.
We just
Yeah.
kind of like try to run with what we can. That's like still entertaining.
Resourceful, being resourceful.
That's the key though. Be
Yeah.
entertaining. Single barrel. This is 1792. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon,
All right.
American made.
So majestic.
It's like a perfume bottle or something.
Trails.
Because you know it's good perfume when you get it in a bottle that big.
What does it smell like?
I had this one, and I completely forgot what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 100 proof.
Oh, no wonder. I was like,
Yeah, it tastes good, and then it's all harsh.
I remember I went to a freak show. I know this is random, but I saw a little midget girl spout fire with a Bacardi 151.
Mm-hmm.
She was just like doing it for like 20 minutes. She's like, oh, I gotta stop, guys. I'm getting drunk. She just walked
Oh
out.
shit.
What's next for you guys?
I guess next is we got the noise prom coming up.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna like get like a whole orchestra of like noise musicians and like avant-garde musicians to like play for that shit.
Yeah, we're just gonna improv the whole half hour we get.
Yeah, but it's basically just like a whole big like how many bands are playing that? Like 12
bands or something.
something. It's like
Yeah,
just
it's
like
a really good lineup actually.
yeah.
Do you?
Just like a bunch of noise musicians, you know. So everyone's making noise, and we were talking to the guy putting it together, and just decided like we'll just do like a whole noise orchestra with it.
Yeah. Who do we have in there? We have
We got
guy
Chad
from Hell
from-
Farm.
Oh yeah. He's the one who's putting it together.
Oh, okay.
We got Chad from Squirrel Spam, Aaron from Present. We got the dudes from the Hodge.
So it's like everyone playing at the same time? Like
Yeah.
Well, everybody
Well,
playing with
for our
each
set,
other,
yeah.
but playing whatever you want.
that sounds great. Everyone
Yeah.
playing with each other.
Yeah.
But playing with like the Hodge guys, one of them's gonna play an accordion,
Yeah.
and the other one's gonna play clarinet maybe.
Maybe.
Or, I don't
Whatever
know,
he
we'll see.
plays.
The Aaron plays saxophone, and then the guitar player from Squirrel Spam, he's not like a regular guitar player. He makes like weird. He makes his guitar sound like a saxophone almost.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
weird.
how he
It's
does
weird
it.
style he
It's
plays.
really
Was it with pedals or?
Yeah,
he has a bunch
usually.
Oh,
of
he
pedals
uses
and
a ton
stuff.
of pedals, yeah.
He kind of has
He's
that
got, like, this
no
kind of-
wave. You ever listen to no wave shit?
Mhm.
No.
Like Teenage Jesus and the Jerks kind of stuff, or like early like Sonic Youth.
Yeah, maybe Sonic Youth. There's there's this scene in New York back in the 80s, was it?
No, it was like the late 70s.
Late 70s. They made, when punk came along, they thought punk was gonna be something big, right? And
Well, they thought punk was supposed to like destroy music, right? But it was like kind of like a step back to like 1950s kind of stuff. So like when they heard it, they were like, "Oh, that's just Chuck Berry but faster." So they were like all disappointed, and so they decided to make music that would destroy music, you know. So they just broke all the rules of music, you know, and they just played a bunch of stuff that sounded like discordant and like dissonant and like totally off, but like it sounded really cool, you know.
But
It's
it's
kind of like a Mr. Bungle.
yeah,
yeah.
exactly like that.
Beefheart kind of thing.
Beat fart,
Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah.
beat fart was different noise. It was like study noise. I don't even know how to explain that.
So they actually thought like the Mr. Bungle sound was gonna take over.
I don't know if they thought that as much as
They were just doing it just
Yeah.
because they wanted something new in the scene.
you know,
something-
they wanted to hear something and it wasn't happening, so they just did it.
Yeah.
So they did their best to play the instruments wrong.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? That's the harder too.
It is. Yeah.
You think it'd be so easy, but it's like I couldn't pick up an instrument and play, even though I'm playing it wrong. It still wouldn't be music.
Yeah, there's that intention behind it. I think that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be February 16. No,
18.
not sorry.
18, I
Sorry.
think.
18?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
But it's gonna be at the venue. It's not really a venue. It's a house. I mean, play inside the house, but it's
No, isn't it at
The Brew
Oh, the
Rebellion?
Brewvellion. Never mind.
Yeah.
The Brewvellion. It's in San Bernardino.
Where?
The Brewvellion. It's right
Isn't
next
that
to an
the one
airport.
No, that's another bar. I don't know.
Same thing. It's like a bar with a patio outside.
Oh, it's a brewery, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, that's where we played with Sour
Jaguar Colt.
Jaguar
Colt,
Colt.
Or
I think
whatever
they're now
it's called.
Sour Cage, but that's another really cool band.
Oh yeah, they were
Like
real
they
cool.
like to like integrate different genres in their music as well.
They have like at the base of it all, it's like very psychedelic.
Yeah, yeah, very cool. It's a 3-piece. But yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be a cool show.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it should
that's
be.
got that in February.
Yeah.
What else we got in February? Oh, we're playing Dirty Tasha out in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
It's supposed to be like this big old like weekend long festival or whatever. It's on at this place called Krusty Palms. Yeah.
It's freaking Arizona.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that should be cool. They were telling me that it's on like, I don't know, like a big old like plot of land or whatever. People are gonna camp out and everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then like
It's like a noise Coachella.
kind of yeah.
Well, there's more punk, I
It's
guess.
more of a punk Coachella. Yeah.
Punk show. Like each year here too in the summer. Do you know they throw a what is it? Desertation?
Oh, that's in like that's not even San Bernardino.
What's the other one?
Oh,
Libertation.
Libertation. That's up north.
Oh, okay. Well, Desertation we played 2 years ago, and like it was in one of those. What do they call those? Those little like quads that you go and
ATV.
the ATVs and stuff. In one of those areas over there.
Yeah, where people like drive those around.
It was crazy because
What
we
was
got
the
lost
desert
for like an hour in the dark. We're like, hey, have you guys heard? And like,
Oh yeah, because they put up like these little flags to like help us find our way, but we got there and there was like everybody put up flags.
Yeah, it was very windy and like there was different types of color flags, and I'm sure everyone does that. So like everything just
Screw you
blown
guys
away
up.
or just
Yeah,
like.
so we're just like, okay, let's follow these flags. No, those are the wrong flags. How about these flags?
yeah, there's a moment where I almost got stuck in the sand.
Oh yeah.
I was like, and they're like, careful, don't go into the deeper because you can get stuck in the
We
sand.
actually have that recorded.
Oh yeah.
So like I was like, okay, I know we're in a fucked up position, but I'm gonna record this. And like I just like was hearing it back and like you just hear the worry in our voice.
I was just like, fuck this. I'm not staying in this fucking sand.
Yeah.
Isn't that how like the Blair Witch Project started?
You would have seen us a week
Two
later.
guys and a girl just like lost in the woods.
We'd have been the stars of our own.
It would have been that. If we would have gotten stuck there, we would have
It would have been all this
stayed there.
So it's kind of like
Next
Spinal
one.
Tap. Your Spinal Tap moment.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
In
exactly.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Oh,
They-
they
they-
just see it, Ash.
They're like lost backstage at I think the Cleveland show,
Yeah, yeah.
and they can't find the stage, and they're the whole time they keep going around and they keep seeing the same security guy. And, what way is the stage? Oh, down there, and so they go through a door. Hello, they're just lost the whole night.
So it sounds
Never
like-
make it to the show.
I heard that happened to Twisted Sister once. They got lost and like then like they opened up a door and came out like behind the crowd and they were just like, oh shit.
Well, that's why that show works, because all
It's all
the
relevant.
all the stories have happened to bands.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Every so.
Yeah, that wasn't fun until we finally
We
got
actually
there.
played.
It was really cool.
Oh, when
That
we
was
got
really
there,
great.
it
It
was
was so
badass,
worth it. Yeah.
That was really
And it
cool.
was weird since we were playing like in the outside. Every time I would hit my snare, it would be like.
Oh yeah, because like the way it was, there was like this big old like rock formation, and it kind of came around like a crescent, you know.
Mhm.
So it was like kind of like just these like built up rocks, almost like a cliff, and then it comes around and it kind of like comes down this way. So the way we were facing was where like the cliff was. So like all the sound kept bouncing back at us.
Yeah. We
It was
actually have
almost like yeah, it was almost like reverb, you know.
Yeah.
There's footage of that on YouTube if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that also.
That's fun. Dude, this whiskey was punched to the freaking.
Yeah, not much, dude.
That last drink, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it took me by surprise because it was like super like chill.
good,
at
though,
first,
for
yeah.
real.
So this one is Prize Fighter Irish whiskey. Like this one, it's also finished in rye, but
Ooh, this smells good.
it's not cherry.
Alright.
This is just in rye barrels. And it's an Irish style, so they blend it.
Okay.
Like, actually this is, this they just use like one or two. This they probably use 5 or 6 different whiskeys,
Oh, shit.
and they just blend it all to get like that flavor they're looking for.
That's crazy.
We'll see how it tastes.
That was good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So far, that one's punchy.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's punchy. But so far, I think I like this one and the first one.
Jameson?
Yeah.
There's something about that I like, though.
This one?
Yeah. Something about it I like. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was that lacquer stuff.
You're that
Just
weird
like-
guy.
I just like to go to furniture stores. No, I'm not buying anything. I'm just looking around.
Just
See
sit
you.
there.
Stop licking the furniture. I told you. Like,
Get him out of here.
Idiot. you have anything in cherry wood?
Well, of course. Wait, you're that guy.
Get out of here.
We've heard of you.
He's got his picture up. Don't let this guy in.
You're in that weird band too, aren't you?
I'll be
Getting
like,
kicked out, bring
why do you guys say you guys are closing, but you guys never close? They always do that.
That's true, huh? There's always furniture stores going out of business, but they never go out of business.
When we moved out here, we needed furniture for our house, and we went out to, I think, Rancho Cucamonga, and we were going, oh shit, this place is going out of business. We better buy stuff right now. And it's like 6 months later, I wonder if they're having better sales now because they probably got even less, and it's like a whole new showroom, all new stuff. Oh, wait a minute.
That's a strategy, right?
Yeah,
dude.
And like a year later, they're still there. It's like, you assholes, you tricked me.
I used to work across the street from a Living Spaces, and I remember they put up their like going out of business sign. But like 6 years later, they were still in business.
It's ridiculous.
It's because of that they're still in business.
Yeah.
It works every time.
So, anything else?
Well,
Check out some live shows.
yeah.
Oh yeah, come to our shows.
We have Facebook, Instagram. It's all Brain Fragment Band.
Yeah.
Or yeah, right.
I mean, if you just look up Brain Fragment, you'll find us.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes.
All the streaming services. we're
Any
on
of
all
that
those.
popular shit. Yeah.
You should make it like a new Facebook. It's Brain Fragment Band without Lewis. And see if more people are into that one.
I get all famous and then.
Yeah.
No, we actually want Lewis on here.
No, we love
We
Lewis.
love Lewis.
Why? You can just go to your show and say, hey, anyone can play drums? Get up here.
Looking
Looking for a guitarist and a drummer today.
I'll set up my drum set and everybody else can just play it. I'll just be there.
All right, so Brain Fragment featuring Lewis's drum set.
We'll just switch.
Yeah.
We'll just play his drum set. Yeah. What else? We have that noise prom on February 18th. If not, we have it on our
And
social
we got
media.
Dirty Tasha on what day
Oh
is
yeah,
that? Like the
Dirty
24th?
Tasha. You can go on
26th?
our website as well, brainfragmentband.com, and then it shows all the events, the most recent events that are going to be happening.
Yeah, we have everything. We have videos, like that dissertation video. It's up there, right? Or it's link at least.
We also have
I'm not sure. No.
we also have a zine and a blog.
Oh yeah, he has a Snail Trail zine that talks about the scene and the area, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
mostly it's not just music anymore. It used to be just music, but now we're like talking about comic artists, photographers, like anyone doing like anything DIY. We do interviews, reviews, all kinds of stuff. And that's distributed by the Devil's Claw Distro, and then online it's on Blogspot. So just look up the Snail Trail newsletter on Blogspot.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit us up. We're always down to play shows. Listen to us on Spotify and all the streaming sites.
If you want.
We got tapes and CDs of our recent record, and we're working on new shit. So yeah.
Yeah, should be.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
And we're done.
Cool.